So folks, what's stranger than an Outlander graphic novel? Would you believe it? How about an Outlander graphic colouring in book for adults? Now, I wasn't so keen on the Outlander graphic novel in the first place, and this is another strange addition to the Outlander franchise. So this unusual colouring book sports 45 illustrations from renowned illustrators such as Jean Abercorn, Yvonne Gilbert, Craig Phillips, Jan Proctor, Tomislav Tomic, and Rebecca Zomchak. So before I tell you more about this exciting book, we've actually landed in Tenerife this morning, and I'm going to give you a bird's eye view of Tenerife from the top of a cable car. So before we can go on our shore excursion this morning, the whole tour group has to meet up in the theatre today because they want to do a head count and they also want everybody to leave together.
We don't need leave us the money if you wish. We don't mind. We'll take that.
It's 4 of you, right? Okay, so please put on these stickers right here. Put it on your clothes and have a seat on the other side. So the sign's there.
We're ready with our first group. That is orange number 1, just the number 1s for the Mount TV cable car. If you follow Chris here, he's going to take you down the stairway B here and out the exit. You're going to walk to the aft end of the ship. That's where the coaches are. That's just group number 1, orange number 1.
So that's us on our way now to our coach, and we're going to make our way to the cable car.
Our greenhouses cultivated with bananas and tropical crops. 3 times smaller than Tenerife, 740 square kilometers.
So folks, we've arrived at Teide volcano. Unfortunately today's going to be a complete bust because there's strong winds up there and we can't get the cable car up. So we've spent the best part of 2 hours getting up here, and now unfortunately we can't go up. Only thing I can tell you, it's bloody cold up here. It's about 6 degrees at the moment, and the higher you go, the colder it gets. Now the Outlander series is way too large to condense into a colouring book, so you only get a brief glimpse of what's going on. So the pictures are by a variety of artists and detail various Outlander scenes, which include the wedding of Jamie and Claire. You will be able to colour in and explore the lush green scenery of the Scottish Highlands and other gorgeous Scottish landscapes, as well as the military uniforms and tartan kilts worn by both the British and Scottish soldiers. You'll also find an assortment of weapons and armoury straight from the 18th century. You can also expect to find detailed drawings of Claire's medical herbs. So these illustrations are on high quality paper. You've got pictures on one side and text on the other. You will have no problem with your marker pens bleeding through the paper. The one unfortunate thing is you'll not be able to remove the pages from the book. These pages are glued to the central spine. Folks, we are actually standing right smack bang in the middle of an ancient volcano, and behind me you can see the rocks of the central magma pipe Now, in the top left-hand corner there, oh, it's disappearing off screen. On the top left-hand corner there, you can actually see the new volcano that is formed. So in fact, all the plants that you see here as well is completely endemic to the island. You'll find them nowhere else. So unfortunately today was a bit of a disaster. When we got to the cable car, the wind was too strong and we couldn't go up the cable car. And on our way home, it started raining so hard that we couldn't see anything until we got back to port. Now, it may not come as a surprise to you, but I'm not a fan of either graphic novels or colouring in books. But however, if you're a die-hard Outlander fan, then this might be right up your alley. You will have hours of fun colouring in some of these really intricate drawings. Now, in fact, this may be a problem for some of you because these drawings are so intricate that you'll have to be careful and stay within the lines. So on the positive side, on the back of every drawing are lines and passages from the actual Outlander novel. On the negative side, this is actually a very pricey book. But if you're an Outlander fan and love colouring in, you may just overlook this little fact. My last criticism of this colouring book is that some of the drawings are a bit on the generic side and they could have been taken from almost anywhere. But anyway, if you do decide to buy this book, have fun.